Continue to bring the hot heat. Rumor mill going around. This is your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic. Get dig. And a long-awaited, negotiated fight between Danny Garcia and Brandon Rios seems to finally start getting some more traction. Look like they're going to get it on February 17th in Las Vegas. David Benavidez will be taking on Ronald the Thrill Garvril in a rematch once again. I thought Ronald won the first fight. A lot of people disagree with me, but the knockdown was the difference. But, people say he was off balance. It is what it is. This is a fight that's been long in the talks. I mean, I was talking about this back in July. I was the first one talking about it. I heard about it. And, it's a fight that nobody really care about, but it's an exciting style clash. I think Brandon Rios is back with, I think he left Ricky, and he's back with Robert Garcia, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But, it's a fight. It'll be a week after Mikey Garcia takes on Sergey Lipinets to try to be a 4-weight class world champion. So in the card, the undercard is good. We know Ronald and David Benavidez had a great fight the first time. So, if the main event somehow is a stinker, which I can't see how this fight could be a stinker. The undercard, the co-feature will definitely say today. But, at the end of the day, I can't see Rios winning this fight. At 147, he just, he ain't that good. 140, he was solid. 135, he was at his best because he had a lot of weight advantage. But Danny Garcia seems not to be interested to want to fight the best fighters out there. He wants to handpick his opponents like he earned the right to do so, as Cotto, Marquez, Pacquiao, and Mayweather did. But he's not on that level. He was on his way beating Matisse, but after that, he fought, it's a bad matchmaking, put him in there with, Mauricio Herrera. He got exposed versus Herrera, and ever since then, he's been scared to take tough fights. Of course, he took the Keith Thurman fight, if you guys going to defend him on that, because who's going to pass up a fight versus the number one welterweight, amongst one of the top welterweights in the world at the time, and try to unify the division. At the end of the day, I lose a lot of respect for Danny Garcia as, as a welterweight. I mean, 140 was definitely, he was the best when he was hungry and coming up. Brandon Rios has just not been the same. He's shop worn. He got stopped by powder puff punching Timothy Bradley. I just don't see him really much coming back doing anything. I was looking forward to him fighting Victor Ortiz just because it was a grudge match and they had a beef outside the ring. But, it is what it is. It's two names and they're together. I don't think anybody is thrilled with Danny Garcia at this point, flexing on social media, talking about how much money he got. We want to see how much you got left in the ring, And at the end of the day, he's turned some of his fans into some of his biggest detractors, People who don't even like him, like me. I used to be a diehard Danny Garcia fan, but I can't mess with homie no more until we get back on track. I'm a believer in his skill, but I don't see any growth, any improvement in this game. And he hasn't grown as a fighter in quite a long time. And we know Brandon Rios ain't growing as a fighter. He is what he is. There's nothing they can change about Brandon Rios. But style-wise, this fight has a good fight written all over it. I won't say fight of the year. But Ronald and Dave Benavidez is going to be a good fight as well. That's probably going to be the best fight out of the two, the co-feature. It's one of those occasions which is becoming less and less rare where the co-feature is actually better than the main event. You get that with PBC a lot. A lot of the undercards are better than the main event. But it is what it is. I'm always going down for a good fight. The first quarter of boxing is lit this year. Ebanks Jr., Groves, you got this fight, Ronald and David Benavidez. I mean, you got the Cruiserweight World Boxing Super Series tournament going on. You got a lot of solid fights top of the year, man. And it seems like boxing is going to try to continue its strong onslaught in 2017 and carry in the first quarter of 2018. Going to have to return to Keith Thurman in the first quarter. Spence and Lamont Peterson. Possibly Hugo Antonio Jr. versus Jamal Charlo for WBC interim title belt. I mean, Robert Jr. versus Javier Fortuna, and a few more fights. So it's gonna be a nice 2018 to start off. We gonna